Mark Rodas Constantino, and I want to talk about a movie that strikes me a lot, and it's the movie The King and I. This story was made in 1956, and this story is about romance and comedy that you surely remember when you watch it. This story began when a teacher named Miss Anna Leonowens with his son Louis went to Siam in 1862 to teach the children of the king. After that, Miss Anna began to teach the children of the king and the wives of the king. Sometimes the king and the Miss Anna have misunderstanding and fight. These are some of the scenes that you surely watch when you look at it. And we only want to recommend that the movie should not stop with Chaufa. And by the way, Chaufa is the new king of the Siam when the king died. And I conclude that the movie was great and well presented and the characters are well prepared. And the movie should be watched by you.
Let's talk about the movie The King and I. First, I want this movie because I love it. Second, this movie was created in the year 1950s. The main characters here are Miss Anna that teaches geography with her son Louis. When he taught the children of the king of Siam, they fell in love with each other until the king suddenly changed. Then the king died and Chaufa replaced him. The lesson to this movie is to show respect to others and don't be shy to your feelings to others. Wanna watch the full movie? Go to YouTube and search for The King and I. But you need to pay it, but it's worth it. So you better watch it.
I am Christian David, and let's talk about movie. So let's start. I want to tell you about a movie that strikes me a lot, and it is The King and I. This story is about romance and comedy that you surely remember when you watch it. This story began when a teacher named Miss Anna Leowens went to Siam in 1862 to teach the children of the king with their son Louis. After that, Mrs. Anna began to teach the children and wives of the king. Sometimes the king and Mrs. Anna have a misunderstanding. Just the scenes that you will see when you watch it. I surely want to recommend the movie that you will never end with Chaufa. By the way, Chaufa is the new king after the king died. I recommend that the movie was well presented and the characters are prepared. The movie will watch it and you surely love it.
Let's talk about the movie The King and I. First, I want this movie because I love it. Second, this movie was created in the 1950s. This movie is a comedy romantic movie. The main characters here are Miss Anna that teaches geography with her son Louis. When he taught the children of the king of Siam, they fell in love with each other until the king suddenly changed. Then the king died and Chaufa replaced him. The lesson to this movie is to show respect to others and don't be shy.
I'm Jerome Joel G. Reyes, and let's talk about movie. So let's start. The movie is all about the comedy and love. The movie was created in the 1950s, and the movie was entitled King and I. This movie has stage play and has its own musical theme. The main characters here is a school teacher who is traveling around the world with his son, and the king of Siam with many royal wives and children. This movie had a lesson and one of the greatest movies in 1950s. So let's watch it.
Justin Lawrence Division, and let us talk about the movie. So let's start. The movie is all about comedy and love. This movie was created in the 1950s, the movie entitled The King and I. This movie has stage play and is a musical movie also. The main characters here is a school teacher who is teaching around the world and the king from Siam who had many royal wives and children. This movie had a lesson and one of the greatest movie in the 1950s. So watch it.